The Conservatives are in danger of being overtaken by Reform UK as Britain's main party of the centre-right, a leading Tory has warned. Nigel Farage has launched a recruitment drive as Reform scrambles to find 2,500 candidates to stand in May's council elections. He wants hundreds of associations founded with the goal of securing the election of hundreds more MPs. Former Brexit Minister David Jones warned that the Conservative Party cannot assume it has a God-given right to voters' support and warned of Tory weakness. He said, Nigel Farage understands that local voluntary associations and a strong councillor network are the bedrock of any successful political party. This was something that the Conservative Party used to understand, too, but the sad fact is that its membership has been in decline for many years. There is now a real prospect of Reform overtaking the Conservatives as the principal centre-right political force in this country. It had an outstanding success in the general election, attracting over 4 million votes. Reform won in 5 out of 650 constituencies last month, but Mr. Jones warned that Tory activists could switch to the new party. He said, the new recruitment campaign may well see many former Conservative members deciding that their political future lies with Reform. This could well prove to be a pivotal moment in British politics. The Conservative Party should be alert to the danger. No party can assume it has a God-given right to voters' support. That support has to be earned, and Reform is clearly hungry to earn it. YouGov polling last week showed 61% of Conservative voters have an unfavourable view of Mr. Farage. His net negative ratings increased from -10 at the end of last month to -27, suggesting many Tory supporters were unimpressed by his response to the riots. But in an email to supporters, Reform claims it a realistic ambition in fighting the next general election to win. Mr. Farage said, our party is on the verge of serious restructuring and expansion. We are looking to create hundreds of associations in the near future right across the country. People who get heavily involved in setting up local associations, he said, will be in key positions to stand for us in upcoming local elections. Winning councillors in the coming years, he claimed, will help ensure that we gain millions more votes and gain hundreds more MPs, which will help us save our country in its hour of need. Lord Hayward, a Tory peer and election expert, said it makes sense for him to try and form a base by having council candidates and then councillors. He added, it's what the Lib Dems have done extremely well over the years. However, he claimed that UKIP councillors had often fallen out with one another because members discovered that they didn't like each other, and this was a risk for Reform.